Good day, fellow observers. Today we're continuing our court testing for version 14.1.4. We are headed to Chase Bank. It is a 30-minute drive, 17 miles. Let me activate FSD. So this drive is on a standard, and FSD is able to move out. Now, good slowdown here, and I like the way it advances because it shows that its it shows that it's intentional with its advance. Unlike in 13.2.9, sometimes you don't know if is it getting stuck or is it loading, buffering. But here it's like it's on the smoother side, and you know that it's gonna be able to move through. So we are actually heading straight. Okay, so FSD is able to find clear path. So we didn't make a left earlier on stop, so this is an alternate route. Usually FSD just makes a left, but now it is making a left here. It may or may not be difficult depending on the lights, but since there's pedestrian here, then we have to wait, and hopefully once we advance that there's no oncoming traffic. Okay, I think there's one car. Now they have a green light, so I don't think we can make it. Yeah, we can't make it. So we'll have to wait for a bit here. So just want to put this down because you can see how far FSD can see on the left and right side. Okay, so they have now a red light, so we should have a window soon. But there's that SUV that is on its way to make a left. Okay, good. Okay, very nice. So let me just see here on the display. Okay, we're good. So we are advancing here. Okay, FSD just maintained its speed because there was that car that merged. Now we're crossing a green light here. Okay, good slowdown. Not sure why FSD is not moving to the right lane. Maybe because this is a bus stop. So now we have a green. FSD needs to make a right here. Make a right on ramp to Cross Island Parkway. So it's good that FSD went here because I want to see if once it merges, will it make a lane change to the middle lane right away. Okay, we do have a window here, so shout out to that SUV that's giving way. Okay, there's this SUV that's gonna merge. should be able to move in. Well, not really. Now as you can see here, this right lane where FSD is on, majority of the cars are headed to the exit before our exit. So I'm hoping that FSD will move to the middle lane because of that. But so far it is not moving. Let's just see if it will do that later on. Okay, so FSD is not moving to the middle lane. It will continue straight here, but that was my preference, that FSD could have had moved to the middle lane just to move faster, but it didn't. So now we're still okay. We're continuing our advance, and it will have to take the ramp on the right to Grand Central Parkway. Good lane change here, so now we advance. So I'd like to see if it will use the turn lane to keep left to Grand Central Parkway East, because historically it turns it on early to the point that it may be interpreted that FSD would like to go back to Cross Island Parkway instead of keeping left at the fork ahead. So usually it is around here that it uses the turn signal. Okay, good. It didn't use it. Alright, I guess that still passes, so that's okay. To Grand Central Parkway, FSD is moving to the next left lane. Okay, good. So we're moving to the middle lane. Standard, and I'm seeing that FSD expect. And just a comment, we are 17 minutes, 12 miles away, but you notice that it's getting darker. So our clocks just fell back an hour because of the time change recently. FSD finally decided to move to the passing lane, so that's good. Now I do think it will go back to the middle lane. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, good. FSD turned on the turn signal early, but it should be moving once it's on a broken line though. So I just want to point that out. So good thing it postponed. Slowdown here. So now FSD is going to move to the next left lane. Okay, good. Now we are keeping left at the fork towards Northern Pkwy. Left at the fork here. Lane change to the middle lane because the cars on the right is gonna merge to that lane. So now we're here on the middle lane. We have 2.2 miles before we exit to exit 33. Okay, so FSD is making an early lane change to the right. We're going to be exiting in 0.7 miles. So I think my theory is that if you're on a standard mode, your likelihood of missing an exit maybe is less than if you're on a hurry mode, because if you're exiting on the right and FSD is on a hurry mode, it's going to be starting from the passing lane. So there's that. And then if you have standard mode, it usually camps from the middle lane, so it's easier to exit. So that's my theory there. If you have some thoughts, please comment down below. because I had the Mad Max, and then also I think on Hurry it missed an exit. But well, the thing is, Mad Max for sure, I know it tried to make a late lane change for my red ribbon big shock test, but with another test on Hurry mode, I think it's the get into New York test, it missed an exit, but I don't think it's because it's on a Hurry mode. I think because it had a poor GPS issue at that time. So that's that. So now we are exiting here to exit 33 to Levittown Pkwy. Taking an exit to Exit W2E on the right. Okay, smooth exit here. So we turn right, we should have a clear. Okay, good. Okay, good. Let's go. Okay, it didn't bite, but we should have, well, not yet. After this car, we should have a clear. Okay, good. Good slowdown there for that merging car. It almost got hit by another merging SUV. Okay, FSD was adjusting to that van because it kind of was close to the border of FSDs currently. So now we're making a right here to Levittown Pkwy. Good. Stop here. Heavy brake, but on the smoother side, so that's good. Now we have a green. Cross a green light here, so we are almost there. 1 minute, 0.5 miles. Okay, now we turn right here. I'd like to see though if it can park, because used to be no. But if the lines are clear enough, I do think it can. So we're entering the parking lot. Okay, good. Okay, giving way for humans here. I think FSD is gonna make a left here on this vacant spot. Okay, good. Very nice. Well, I thought the first one, but it's on the second one. Okay, good. Very good. So FSD is gonna deactivate the nav here, and let me just give my takeaways. We started FSD on a parked spot and it was able to move out. It used a different route for the Chase Bank. Usually it makes a left on stop, but it continued straight, made a left on stop on clear to Northern Blvd, but it had to wait though because there were a lot of cars because the green light just lit, and it waited for the red light and then was able to make a left. After that, FSD was able to head towards the ramp to Cross Island Parkway. FSD adjusted to a merging car and merged to Cross Island, but didn't move to the middle lane. So it stayed on the right lane up until it can go straight, because the very first exit, those are all the cars are going to, and that is going to Long Island Expressway. But we're headed to Grand Central Parkway, which is the second exit, and FSD just continued on the right lane, took the exit to Grand Central, and then FSD moved to the middle lane. So it camped there, but it used the passing lane for a bit just to pass a slower vehicle on the middle lane, and then after that, passing, went back to the middle lane again. Then FSD was attempting to make a lane change on a solid white line close to the keep left at the fork to Northern State Parkway, but it postponed that and eventually moved to the next left lane after the solid line, so it was on a broken line, so that was good. Then FSD made an early lane change to the right lane to prepare for an exit to Wantagh Parkway, and on Wantagh Parkway stayed on the right lane, took the exit 22E and waited for a clear to make a right to Old Country Road. Made a right to Levittown Parkway and then turned here to the parking lot, and so on the parking lot was able to give way for pedestrian, and FSD was able to park, and that was good. So overall, I think the drive was reasonable, and as expected for a standard drive, that it is camping on the middle lane for most of the time and uses the passing lane briefly to pass vehicles. So it was smooth, and yeah, now those are all my takeaways for this test, and if you find this video helpful or of value, please like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.